Born in Kitwe on the Copper Belt, from a humble family, started in a very humble way but died a hero. From a bus conductor to a president, those who grew up with him describe him as a fighter and conqueror of difficult situations. He hated the labor movement at a time when the UNIP government was untouchable. A friend of laborers and miners, but viewed as an enemy of the government. Oh, so shocking, so charismatic. Point of quotation I ate that when he spoke, workers hate. Who was this man whose voice could be obeyed by striking violent miners? Oh, Freight type Jacob Chiluba, so eloquent a speaker that when he spoke at International Labour Organization meetings, the whites applauded and wondered the type of education this little man had. To the contrary, the man had a very humble education. Other African leaders describe him as an excellent speaker who did not need to speak before you. Echoed by custodians, later became Zambia's president after defeating Dr. Kenneth Kaunda with a landslide victory. Point quotation I echo. Ruled Zambia at a time when the economy was in ashes, characterized by a scramble for essential commodities which were nowhere to be found. Ruled at a time when traveling ages, as if by magic. Quotation. Shops were filled with all essential commodities people needed. As if by magic, buses started queuing up for passengers. As if by magic, smuggling of essential commodities, which was so rampant, disappeared into thin air. Needed to be bold to make some tough decision, which he did. He risked his popularity at the expense of development. He introduced very tough economic measures which saw most parastatal companies go bankrupt and sent thousands of people out of employment. Some mining towns became ghost towns because of lack of economic activity. We saw how his critics condemned him when he announced the sale of council houses. So gift-minded, those who could not look beyond thought it was a campaign. Today look around and see mansions people are constructing as a result of that pronouncement. Indeed a great man, and Africa remembers him for bringing change to African politics. Dedication of Zambia into God's hands, and the final declaration of Zambia a Christian nation, and the entire cabinet. Quotation I echo. We humble ourselves, admit our guilt, and repent all our wicked ways of adultery, witchcraft, immorality, injustice and corruption, and all our wicked things violating your righteousness. Memories in the stadium, the perishing of the Zambia soccer team, prayer given, and everyone in tears. Quotation and echo. For there is no king who appoints himself. There is no one who was born president. For you alone appoint and remove. For we believe we are in transit. Naked we came and naked we go back. There is nothing we shall take back. Shackles rise and hearts why then should we raise such thoughts on this great man? Quotation. Only getting a view of the worst part without considering rings behind. Fellow citizens and saints of justice, give us proof of such acts. Fellow citizens, everyone is immortal and destined to sin. But why him? If perfect is a man, then let you be that man. Sure saints of justice, why being sold milk which is not in readiness for marketing? My voice won't stop till justice is served.
Wake up, Zambia.
Saints of justice and democracy, I echo with a loud voice. I'm not a politician. I'm never in support of any political party, but never look on the worst moments lived by a person. Leadership is tough and is quite a difficult journey, and when one makes a difference, that work needs to be honored and appreciated. I am the voice of the people till justice is present. What things have you done which shall remember the great hero? People cry and think you will realize. It pains me a lot. Not even the smallest infrastructure is named after him. I am a youth and voice of the people. Youths arise and break such acts. Culture I believe, and culture I shall embrace. May your soul rest in eternal peace. Fredly, Titus Jacob Chiluba, the man with a humble and generous heart. Kabatushe muchibote imilimo yabo tukalaivisha. I would like to thank Latham Chama for this production of quotation culture I embrace.
Poem by Wongani Line-Kaira, the House of Poetry.